What's up, traders? Welcome to today's Equity Empire Chart Analysis session. When most investors are throwing darts, we're looking for clues in the charts. My name is John McHugh. I'm a former Wall Street analyst, hedge fund manager, and independent trader for the better part of 20 years. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the chart on Dell Technologies, symbol DELL. And when we're taking a look at the chart, we're simply going to assess two things. One, what is the direction of the trend? And two, are there clues as to where the big money might be patiently waiting to buy at lower prices or patiently waiting to sell at higher prices? So let's get right into it. Now, you don't need to be a technical analysis genius to recognize that since early April, Dell has been in a pretty powerful uptrend. So in the context of that uptrend, let's go find a support level to consider for either a quick bounce trade or a lower entry price for a longer term position. And there is a support level right here, right in the 123.98 to 120.46 price range. Let's go see if we can find a resistance level. And there is a resistance level right up here in the 144.63 to 150.15 price range. Okay, so there are a couple ways. If you're interested in getting into a position for either a trade or a longer term investment in Dell, there's a couple ways to consider entering that position and where to place your protective stop. Now, three considerations. One, you could place a market order in the, if price is anywhere near the closing price of today, Friday, in the 131 price range, you can place a market order with a protective stop. Let me draw that protective stop right here, just below 120.46, so just below there. That red dash line there would be a protective stop. You could enter at current price come Monday if current price isn't way higher than we closed today. Another consideration is maybe you wait for a pullback to the 124 price point with a protective stop in the same place. Now, the risk there is maybe it doesn't pull back to 124. So maybe it just pulls back slightly or just continues higher, okay? I'm gonna propose a third option here, and that would be something in between those two trades, and that would be something that looks kind of like this. So just today, Dell broke above this swing high and the swing high from just last week. So we've broken above two swing highs from the last 6, 7, 8 months. And when price breaks above a couple swing highs, that's called the neckline. When we break above a neckline, it's often the case where the market makers will bring price back slightly to pick up a few more shares at lower prices before taking the stock higher again. So if that's the case, you could, instead of entering at 123.98, you could place your buy limit order right at that breakout point, protective stop right at the red dash line, target just in front of that resistance level. And that trade setup right there has got about a 2.5 to 1 reward to risk ratio. In other words, for every $100 worth of risk you take, you'd have about $250 worth of reward potential. So there are three potential ways to look at a entry into Dell Technologies while Dell's in this powerful uptrend. Once again, buy at market price with a market order, protective stop at the red dash line, have a buy limit order at the top of the green support level in the 124 price point, protective stop at the same red dash line, or wait for a pullback, and I'll show you how this trade might play out for option 3. Wait for a pullback to the breakout point, bounce off that, and then head to that resistance level, okay? So those are the three options to consider for a trade setup in Dell Technologies. So let's wrap it up. Hope you enjoyed the session. I'll be back each day this week for more technical analysis. In the meantime, wishing you the best of luck in your trading and investing.